Hi, all my crafty friends. Long time no see. What's going on with y'all? I hope all y'all are doing well and staying safe, and I hope y'all are ready to see my channel come back with a little bit of crafty fun. Can't talk today. So I know my channel's been radio silent for a while now, and y'all, I don't have any excuses beyond what's been happening with literally everyone everywhere. So let me just say that I'm really glad 2020 is gone. I hope to get my channel back up and running for 2021. Not for clicks, really. But, you know, to hold myself a little bit accountable on a number of levels. You know, first off, I've got some old supplies that I still love and I want to use up. And, you know, I'm thinking you probably do too. I've been stuck in a rut, crafty and otherwise. And, you know, I bet you have too. A lot of you. I need to show off a few projects, you know, like this one. And maybe you do too. So, without further ado, let's start by reviewing a project that I participated in last year. This project started in January of 2020. It's a round robin. The idea is that you create a charm bracelet and a journal. In the journal, you write about your theme. You create 2 charms that represent your theme, and then you create a spot for all the other round robin participants to add 2 charms and add their own layout in your journal explaining how their charms correspond to your theme. And I hope I explained that properly. Anyway, so I kind of knew this would be a little bit provocative, y'all, because I wrote my theme long before COVID or any of the events at all, really, of 2020. This was at the very beginning of 2020 when this swap started out. So, but I have already looked at it. I've looked at the theme, and I'm not going to lie. The theme is pretty powerful and relevant, especially with what's going on in today's world. If you're watching this at a later date, this is being filmed in January of 2021. So I'm not going to get into all that, except to say that none of this was created in response to anything. I started this out in January of 2020. So when I first looked at it, I thought to myself, should I share it? I don't know. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to, because peace and love is a universal symbol of hope, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and share it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start. This is the journal that I made, and as you can see, it's got peace signs on it, and that's because I'm just like an old hippie. So I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm going to read my theme, and then I'm going to show you the bracelet, because that way you'll understand what all the charms are. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to read everybody else's entry into the journal, in case you don't want to stick around for all that. But I think you should, because all the entries are, number 1, beautiful, and number 2, like I said, I think uplifting and poignant, especially in light of what's going on in the world today. So without further ado, let's just go. Okay, so here's my first layout. Okay, so I made a card talking about my theme, and then I made a card for everybody else. I asked that they fill it out and then complete the page with their charm, meaning, you know, what their charm is. And it could be as simple or elaborate as they want. And so anyway, this is my theme, Read Me. And you open it up and it says, I have an image in my mind of a time of peace. where hope and love aren't mistaken for being weak, where loving each other doesn't depend on where you live or what you believe. I long for a time where all people are considered irreplaceable, no matter the color of their skin, the shape of their eyes, the texture of their hair, what their gender is, or how old or young they are. Because I believe for there to be peace, there has to be unconditional love for one another. Unconditional. And I wrote that in all capital letters. I was born in 1961, and I guess I'm just an old hippie. But I dream of peace. Peace and love, baby. So anyway, I guess you can see why I kind of hesitated a little bit about this. But then I thought, you know what? The whole journal is really uplifting, and the charm bracelet is really so beautiful. I just have to share it. So, okay, so we'll come back to the journal in a minute. So I just want to go ahead and remove the piece of paper and show you the beautiful bracelet. And I'm just going to take a moment and just kind of move these around so you can kind of get a really good look at them. I'm not sure where this little guy came from, but I'm going to find out from the journal, and I'm going to reattach that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. Look. I love you too. Peace. How creative, right? Look at this. Just so creative. I love every detail. Look at that love, huh? I really do love every detail. Look at that. Look at that. How pretty. Peace. Love that. Oh, how pretty. Wait, let me get this. Where is this is all meant to be one. There we go. See that? Beautiful. So pretty. I just love every detail. So now that we've gone over the bracelet, I'm going to go ahead and go over the details of the book. And y'all, this is going to take me a minute to read through all of these. So be patient. Bear with me. Okay. This is mine. Okay. My charms, the dream catcher represents me dreaming. The peace sign represents peace and love. So peace and love. All right. So we'll go ahead and I have gone through and covered up everyone's information. And so this is the first layout, and this is from Lee. And the tag is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and show it to you first before I start reading it. But look how gorgeous that is. The tie-dye, the colors, it's stunning. Okay, so on the front, The Human Race by Mike Love. But did you know there's a better place where we can go? A beautiful land full of helping hands. You can make a mistake and no one gives a damn. And no one makes your plans. And no one makes your plans. Or feeds you fantasy. Or tells you what to be. I call this new land reality. Isn't that beautiful? It's just so pretty. Counterculture movement in the 1970s. This movement wasn't about being promiscuous. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Let me come over here. Okay, peace. My first charm is the two-finger sign that we adopted in the 1970s to symbolize peace and friendship. I used a shrinky-dink psychedelic colored paper and dimensional magic to make my charm. Very, very pretty. I know that's that one, I can tell. Love. My second charm symbolizes two popular subjects in the 1970s, bandana and free love. A bandana was a big fashion statement for men and women. By wearing one around your hair or hanging from your pocket, you looked so cool. I made this charm by cutting up and tying a red bandana to a jump ring. The lip charm represents free love and a big counterculture movement in the 1970s. This movement wasn't about being promiscuous, but having the freedom to not have personal relationships regulated by state or religious laws. Enjoy smooches, Lee. I will. Ooh, I already have. It's so beautiful. And y'all, I'm just going to scoop this over and spread it out so y'all can just continue to enjoy it as I go through. Get this back in the pocket. It's a little bit, won't be stubborn. Okay, here we go. All right, now this one is from, let's see, Julie. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably not, and I'm sorry about that. Look at the fun puffy stickers, psychedelic, peace signs. I just love it. Look at that. That's a magnet, she says. Really cool. I love it. So you open it up. The first charm is hand sign of I love you. I'm deaf, and I use this a lot to show my affection to my family, relatives, and friends. The second charm is a beaded necklace that was used by hippies in the 1960s. I was given one from a hippie when I was 8 years old. I think they were trying to talk to me. When they touched me, I was startled. They realized that I was deaf because of my big hearing aids and the big box on my chest. They said, "We love you," and put the beads on me. What a super cool story. Yay. I love it. Look at that. So creative. So we're just going to keep on going. And this one right here is from Susan. With life as short as half taken breath, don't plant anything but love. Yeah, this is true, right? My charm is the hand with the heart in the middle to always remind us to lend a hand with love. The other is a peace sign with a copper heart. Peace and love, Susan. Thank you, Susan. It's beautiful. I love it. I love your layout. I love your card. I just love all of it. It's so cute. Ooh, this is so neat, y'all. This is from Ruth. Loretta, love is a gift best when given unconditionally. It's also an action. Just like you, I'm still dreaming of a universal peace and love for everyone. Thus, my peace charms love is the key. So I don't know if y'all are noticing. Well, I've got some of the dates covered up, but like that one was from August. That's from May. That's probably from early May. We got caught up in the pandemic and our mailing dates were put off some. So anyway, love it. Look at this. Ooh, this is so neat. This is metal, it looks like. I don't know how she did this. It says free. It's really neat. It is from Crystal. Look at that. Look at this tag. Always know in your heart that you are far bigger than anything that can ever happen to you. Neat. I love that tag. It just fits perfectly in that little pocket. And I love this. So cute. I just love it. Okay. So she says, love your theme and journal. I couldn't agree with you more. My two charms are, 1, a dove of peace with a flower. Oh, how neat. And 2nd, a tarnished peace coin represents how long we've been fighting for peace and to never give up. I added the bus to the pocket page. I felt like it belonged there. It really does. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Next. Elle, look at what she does with her card and the little ribbon. She's got a little key here. Just love it. This is from December of 2020. Look at this. How what she did with her page. It's so beautiful. Just gorgeous. Okay, so she says, love your theme, and I too wish it was the normal thought. My charms, heart with butterfly fairy. Hearts, butterflies, fairies all come to mind for love and acceptance. I agree. Frida charm with the life key. Frida was a symbol of hope. The tree of life key brings hope. Love it. Peace, love, and happiness. And this is from Michelle. And she says, Dear Loretta, in high school, I was an artistic soul gypsy. Everyone says I was born in the wrong time because I wore flower wreaths in my hair, peasant blouses, velvet vests, and bell bottoms. I loved it. My charms for you are the yellow butterfly with a fuchsia peace sign. Love, Michelle. I love the card, too. I hope you can see on camera that it is very shimmery. I don't know if she did that with some kind of mica paints, or it's beautiful. And this is from Marianne. From one Mississippi hippie to another. This chick lives about, I would say, an hour. Let's see. It's going to be west of me. Okay. 1959 is my, no, 159 birth month and year. My first charm is a piece of feather with colors of the 60s. The second one is a spunky peace sign, tie-dye, with tie-dye looking beads. Love your journal and your bracelet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I love it. Oh, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to wear this, y'all. Okay, and this is, I think this is the last one. This is, Elaine. I was born in April of 1961. My favorite radio is 70s on 7. I added the Teal Angel and the Teal Iridescent Daisy Charms. Yes, sister, we are born of the same generation. So, anyway. All right, y'all. That is my first show off. Being back to my channel in quite a long time. So, you know, let me know what you thought of this artsy share by, you know, give me a comment if you have time, or, you know, a like. If you haven't subscribed, you know, and you found me somehow, subscribe if you want to. And ding the bell if you want to be notified. I do intend to upload some videos this year. Anyway, peace and love, y'all. Bye for now.